All right, welcome back to another episode of Panther Airsoft Folding Table Talk. This is episode 48, and guess what, guys? We made it
Guess
through
what?
1 year.
Oh, hey.
Happy birthday to us. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. I'm terrible. But yeah, wow, that's pretty cool, man. 48. I mean, at least 48 times bugging the community, bugging the field, bugging the people around. It's been fun.
Yeah, what about you, Tack? What do you think?
Hey, I'm surprised. We made it this far. Well, I wouldn't say I'm surprised. I'm proud that we made it this far, right? Obviously, we've kind of, I guess, what would you call it? Stroked airsoft with a very wide brush. Like very wide brush. Like we
Very,
could get in,
very wide.
like we could literally get into calligraphy. Size brushes here if we wanted to get into the defined details. But I think we've been doing pretty well.
He sounds like a tech.
Oh God. Oh God.
Anyways, yeah, no, after a year of meeting up and continuously talking, kind of diving into subjects and everything like that, yeah, I think we've had a pretty good response from the community in the field and such. I know we always make jokes, and I know people always like to tease. There are people who watch us, and we do appreciate you guys that are out there. Like seriously, like when the people come up to me in the field or in the shop or anything like that and talk about something that we've talked about in the past or something, bring it up and ask me my opinion or why my opinion is that, or tell me their differing opinion. I actually like getting down with that too, because sometimes it makes for a good conversation where they're all like, right now the kids are I don't know if you guys have seen what's going on with me at the field right now, but the kids are dead set on convincing me that the G36 is a good platform, and the TAC has been trying to trying to get me there for a long time. But you know what? I've said my piece. I don't like that, so it's fine. Moving on from that, but
The
yeah,
Bundeswehr.
it's been good, and yeah, exactly. People talking to us about what they would like to see. That's a big one.
Yeah.
I know people have been kind of opening um, up to that. So, hopefully, hitting the 1 year mark and everything like that. I know a lot of new people are finding us and stuff like that. So hopefully we can continue to grow.
And grow we will. We did start off with this podcast at at a pretty cool time when everyone's, in a pandemic mode. Um, you guys approaching me, asking me, hey, let's, start a podcast. I'm like, I know how to do that. So,
Well, and you have
it's
been
been a
thinking about
crazy year.
it. Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, before we do any of that, let's jump straight into some news here. Who wants to go first?
Okay, all right, we'll go with me. So, hey guys, Airsoft News here. Just telling you that there's absolutely no news going on. I don't know what's going on. You guys need to start doing stuff, even if it's like getting into like trouble or something, but like good
No,
trouble,
No
don't.
like
trouble. No,
Whoa,
memeish,
no.
what?
like memeish trouble.
You
Like
don't
I
get
want
to
to see
be
like
like
those
Mr.
horrible gun
Exclusive
builds,
and make
or
the
like I want
stories
to
up.
see like those horrible loadouts that you guys think that are really awesome and whatnot that make it really newsworthy because there isn't really much else to talk about. But in other news, Milsom West, new Milsom West coming out. Obviously, we can't get across the border yet, but if we're able to, we definitely would love to hit up what's it here? Saratov, is it?
Saratov's resurgency.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
Is
missed
that the
out at
LARPing
last.
one?
That is a LARPing one. Yes, it's an insurgent. Well, resurgency.
Is
Resurgency
that
Uh,
insurgency.
was that it for
okay.
news?
That's in Southern California.
That's it for news. Stores. Hey, stock up on other things, eh? So I can tell people to, check you out and whatnot. Other than that, hey guys, that's it for Airsoft News.
What's up,
Airsoft
news?
news. And now we go to Mac here.
Field news.
Field news. What did you do this weekend?
Quite a bit of stuff. I was all over the place, but we did try and do a little kind of like comedy segment out there, trying to spread the good word of the podcast. So,
Let's be real. You were probing people to see if people actually watched our podcast.
well, that's definitely
All right, let's play a little bit of this segment here. I'll let you know when it's done here, guys.
Hey guys, this is Mac here with the Panther Airsoft Folding Table Talk. We are live on location, and today we're going to be asking questions to airsofters. I think. All right, let's find some. All right, we got to ask these questions here, okay? All right, sir, have you ever heard of the Panther Airsoft?
I don't think you heard it.
I like how he just closed the window on you there.
Well, I'm just doing my job, just trying to spread the good word of the podcast, and
Denied.
I will do better. I will do better.
I say it was your best performance. Do more.
I will do
Um,
more. I will come
so
back.
guys, if you want to see that video, that is going to be in the link in the description below. Yeah, it should have been released at this point. And yeah, thanks for doing that, Mac. That was hilarious. Comment down below, guys, if you want him to do more of those shenanigans.
Give me questions. Give me questions. Oh my God! I know.
Yeah,
people want
we'll give you a topic. We'll give you a topic.
Or tell me if you want me to attack you out on the field. I will come find you.
Let's not ambush people, but
I will. It will happen.
Well, it's ambushing with permission. They just don't know when. It's like signing a PAFTT form.
People
but
do.
guys, go watch the video.
I hate
It's hilarious.
Oh my God!
Oh,
but
did
it's
I
hilarious
just?
though.
I broke it.
Those people knew the whole time. That hurts me so much.
All right. Well, yeah. Check out the video. Again, link in the description below.
Yeah, here. So just to break down anything though, for what's going on at the field, because I know some people might be wondering. We're looking at good weather this weekend. Awesome, great. Hopefully everyone is prepared for that, because again, it has been raining all week. For the most part. So again, weather is temperamental. It is spring. Please be prepared for multiple weather situations, especially since Panther is a giant wet forest. So that means that weather during the week will also kind of confound into the weekend. So we might have sun, but that means mud. So dress your feet accordingly. Other than that, guys, we still obviously have our COVID guidelines and recommendations in place right now, guys. So please wear your masks anytime you guys are out. We're not at that COVID point yet where we can kind of freely willy-nilly. Other than that, try and keep your distance away from people who are not part of your household and other and such like that. I know we're all getting tired of hearing me say that. I'm getting tired of saying that, but guys, again, things are looking up right now. We're at that kind of like curve point there, so let's keep fighting the good fight. Other than that, guys, sad news with airsoft is yes, airsoft is happening, but we are at a limited capacity just field wise, because obviously the movie industry is booming right now. Everybody's trying to get back to work. Woohoo. That means Panther is alive, but that also means that Panther is kind of taken up right now with major set activities. So I know people who have been there have been doing a really, really good job at following the rules that we have in place and the safety measures that we are following to just, make sure everybody's able to kind of enjoy the time, and then also the people that are doing their jobs there can do their jobs safely. Other than that, guys, yeah, sorry. So leading to that is just we are still limited to play across the river on the other side, and then we will have our city CQB. But nonetheless, city is changing. So please, guys, if you are primarily wanting to play city and stuff like that, there are a few private groups and stuff like that. We can help put you guys in touch with some of them. If they're out, if they're playing, guys, again, it comes down to space, timing, all sorts of things. But yeah, little city changes. Get ready for more CQB if that's what you guys are into. If you're not, maybe you should. I'm not forcing you. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers what's going on at the field, guys. Other than that, I hope to see you guys out there. Obviously, please be safe. Go get vaccinated if you haven't. If you think COVID's a hoax, I feel sorry for you. And yeah, boy.
All right. Well, that was actually a longer segment than I thought it would be.
Sorry.
That's all good. All right. So this is gonna be a short one today, guys. The main topic is basically it's just 1 year of fun for us. I guess we're just gonna jump into a review of what we've done so far, similar to what we did like I think episode 20 or something like that, when we look back on things. So, 1 year. It's been fun. It's actually for me, it's like a great learning curve into starting a podcast because I said I know how to make a podcast, but I didn't really know how to run it as effectively.
Well, what is a
Um,
podcast?
yeah.
Joe Rogan made it seem too easy.
Yeah. It was
Well, I like his situation because it's honestly just two people talking,
Yeah.
and they can talk about
Getting stoned
whatever.
on set. What?
yeah.
We're not gonna do that.
Nope.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay.
kidding. I'm just saying
Okay.
he has it very easy.
Like, okay, yeah, all right. Well, that's not happening ever. So please, no. Okay.
Scotch?
I mean, we've had our few occasional drinks.
That we have had
Yeah,
shipwrecks.
but
Yeah, we have had those.
I mean, I get it. With like as far as they go, like they'll go for hours and hours of talking.
Well, and again,
And I would
they're
prefer it that way
discussing the video.
for podcasts. And I know there's a lot of
Well-
people at the field saying, try to make it shorter. We're like, well, I mean, it's great to
Yeah.
have a long-winded discussion on things.
Well, we could be like the other guys and make like segmented, super high quality videos in our indoor facility and stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, I like what
That
we
would
do.
require us to have an indoor facility, Mac.
I think that was a punch at
Why are you
Siege.
pointing out the elephant in the room? Okay, everyone knows there's an elephant in the room. You don't have to point him out.
Is his name Dumbo?
I'm named Dumbo.
So-
Okay.
I guess let's get right on track here.
Sorry, boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
steer
it's
us
all
back,
good.
please.
I guess I'll start off by saying who was our favorite guest for this time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Um,
I have mine. Yeah. So, I mean, what about you, Ty?
I think it was Merlin. Honestly,
Yeah,
I really enjoyed having Merlin on the podcast.
Mhm.
I would really like to have him back on the podcast because just those guys in particular,
The
right?
OGs, yeah.
I have a lot of knowledge,
Respect.
and you want to try and get as much out of them as you can, just because you don't know how much longer they might be playing for, right? Not saying that they're
Did you
they're
just call
old.
him old?
I'm not trying to say that they're old or anything, but it's just like, a lot of people have to realize that people's lives do, change, right, on a day-to-day basis, and you never know what can happen to people and stuff like that, as well as, if someone
You're
has to
making
move,
this so dark.
you
Stop
know.
right there.
Well,
Stop right
well,
there.
I'm
Okay,
just
you're
saying,
going way
Look,
too far now.
if Merlin ever sees this, he's gonna be like, "Why the fuck would I ever want to come back?"
So-
This
Well,
kid's
that's
talking
not what
about
I'm
me
trying. That's not
dying."
what I'm trying to get at. You're reading into it wrong, but okay.
No, you're just making a longer story long here. Let's not. Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
Merlin for you. I was gonna say Merlin too, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna
For a
pick.
different reason, please tell me the different reasons.
I
There we
was
go.
gonna pick Dayton, like when we had him on for the spring
that was a good
edition.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he dropped the knowledge bomb there as well. Yeah, a lot of things that I didn't realize, considering what how he texts a sniper rifle, and as well as like
Mhm.
what he uses it for, right? So,
Mhm.
or his application of it anyway.
Mhm.
So what's another one for you guys you want to ask? Like, what is your favorite from one of you guys?
I guess what was your favorite segment? Sort of like, did you guys have a
Gas
favorite,
blowback.
like, bias chat in the room?
So that's mine.
Mine was probably the belt, or the first line duty belt section, and I'd really like to revisit that just because like I like to brag about my belt. I got a new belt. But like yeah, and like for me, like I don't know why I have like an obsession with it, just because like I feel like belts are like so cool, and like the way you set it up obviously like works to what your advantage is and
Yeah,
what
yeah.
your strengths to and stuff. So that's
I,
belt.
I think
Pull up your pants.
the budget challenge, because
Oh,
not
yeah.
once through any of the budget challenges did anyone pick a Polar Star. So
No one had the
That
money.
is a good, yeah, because we did increase the price, but I didn't know how much a Polar Star would be at that point. So
Wait,
I think
what
I
did
had the
Elliot
highest
pick
budget for
first
this time
one?
around.
well, I'm just saying, Mr.
Did-
Moneybags could always afford one, but it never showed up.
Yeah,
I know,
but
but
isn't
what
a
did
maybe
Polar
that's
Star
me.
like $2 grand
wait,
to
what
start
did
with?
Elliot get though?
Hmm?
Did he get like a Sistema?
I think so.
Is it a Sistema?
That's not a Polar Star.
I just know
No,
I just know
I'm
that he
just
got
trying to
himself
remember what he
NVGs.
got,
But
'cause he had all his
anyways,
money, and then he went and bought
my
nods, too.
favorite one was the budget loadout ones, just because of like the creativity that was sort of needed to get into it and stuff like that. And everyone was going to be different, and everyone was going to have their own like different role playing reason for the decisions that they had and stuff like that. And I that's what I really enjoyed about that.
Yeah, and picking the SSG-1 as your main gun, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, I had to go out in
yeah,
flames,
yo,
guys.
I was gonna hate on you so much right now for the updated one because like mine one, like I broke down to such a Chad where I was like, I just need an AK
I
and
just
a
hope
high
to see
cap.
more budget SSG ones at the field.
True. I mean, do people actually follow our guide? Because
Probably not. Absolutely not.
I have seen my guide. Okay, that is why I picked my
the
guide.
beginner guide,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Like they're like, I'm gonna buy a gun and battery, and I'm good to go. And it's like, my buddy's got iPro, I'll use that. My buddy's got maybe an extra mag, I'll use that. Like like mine was so Chad. Okay, this kid's running out with an AK-74, and he's gunning down. He doesn't care. Okay, .2s on the reg. What up?
All right.
Okay.
I'll shut
Let's
up,
see
guys.
here.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, yeah, we have our own favorite episodes, but as we continue here, we're just going to keep pushing forward with the same thing we're doing here. Again, we'd like to hear what you guys think, how we should run it and stuff, but pushing forward, our objective still remains the same. Like I said, both of you guys approached me saying that, you wanted to start a podcast, and then in an essence, we needed something news-wise on the West Coast because everything we talk about Airsoft, it's always going to be East Coast, right? That's because Airsoft Canada was created in Ontario, and then
Let's be
afterwards,
real, right?
Well,
Mostly
well,
East Coast
afterwards
guys.
we started jumping in. But
well, I mean,
and-
okay.
and-
Well, we call them the East Coast, but it's
hey,
Ontario.
no hate East Coast
Like
guys, but
Central.
anything past
Yeah.
Alberta,
I mean,
East Coast.
yeah, they're to the right. I mean, yeah.
anyways,
I'll say it again.
Manitoba-
Anyone on
Manitoba's
the
like
east side of
Central
Alberta is
Canada,
East
but,
Coast.
Like, I mean,
that is
like,
true.
what's going on in Manitoba? Like, I mean,
So
Manitoba, East Coast.
our objective still stays the same here, guys. We're gonna talk anything news-wise in the Pacific West Coast. With the partnership with Panther here that Elliot has bestowed upon us. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep talking about local news. Try to mix it up with some, outside news from like Ontario or the U.S. or something.
Mill some news here and there and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Interesting tidbits that we can grab. Obviously, there's going to be random, news here and there, but we try to keep it relevant.
Yeah.
Keep it
or
interesting for you guys.
something someone wants us to talk about, please.
Yeah,
Make
and that's
sure
the
you guys are
one.
sharing that.
That's the one thing is
And
our goals
be
is to
completely
discuss.
random.
Where yeah, we could discuss or argue or even just rant and talk about certain topics that come into Airsoft. Yeah, so that is our objective for the podcast, and it should still remain the same. I mean, yeah. Our what's coming up for us? So in our future roadmaps, I we're gonna get more of these team interviews. We just did Overwatch 6, and then I believe we did Trainwreck as well. And I think we need to redo that Trainwreck portion where it's a whole bunch of your other team members that are in there because that last podcast, which with Overwatch 6, was actually pretty good with that many people involved. Talking about fun stories that they had. So yeah, seems to be popular. And I don't know. What do you guys think? You'd like to do more, right?
Yeah, it was really good to hear their stories. And then with the train wreck one, we only had Rannon, which was really which is great to have him. It was great, and I was super happy and fortunate that he was able to make it. Unfortunately, we didn't have other team members. So like that's the thing too. It would be really great to revisit them and maybe grab a couple of more of the guys and hear their stories and how they've come into Airsoft and where they are and and what they've done. Because I mean, come on, it's over a year now. People have heard our stories and they've heard it enough. Okay, we bought way too much stuff. We're still playing this game. We're still buying stuff. Like, oh my god, what is wrong with these guys?
Yep. So yeah, if you want more team interviews, guys, comment down below. And as well as if you're interested in your team being interviewed, let one of us know because we would love to interview you guys, even if it's a small
that's
team.
definitely a thing. Yeah, reach out.
Yeah, we have one coming up soon. Not in the works yet, but soon. And it's with the team down at the field as well. What about field reports? What you were doing on that segment that we mentioned? You think we should do more?
I'd really like to reattack that. Yeah, no. It's cool. I kind of will pay homage to, like, who I aspire to be like. Our good friend Batman there,
Matt.
Mr. Campbell.
Yep.
Mr. Matthew Campbell, with the Airsoft Amigos, and his combat reporter, YouTube. That was so great and so organic and just so good. He's so talented, and if I could be anywhere as funny as him, that would be great. So we will definitely reattack that because he's a busy man, and he's got a lot of stuff on the go. And Matt, if you ever see this, love you. I'm doing it. I don't care.
So I think we'll do more. I don't know how much running up I could do, catching up to you. Maybe I'll give the camera to Tack or something. Because I was having a hard time trying to catch up with you on one of those.
I felt bad. I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna make you like die like when I was like sprinting. And you were trying to keep up with the camera and keep me in focus.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, yeah, that's one of those things that we are gonna try and do more of. And maybe I don't know, Tack. Maybe you could have your own tech segment. I mean, there are hard requests for this,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean hard request.
People are gonna have to be a little specific. I'm not gonna lie. The internet has a wealth of knowledge that I could literally point anyone to. So
Google.
yeah, well, I don't want to make it sound like a broken record, but it's like if people want me to go over certain specific things and stuff like that, I would love to, do that. But like to, go over, like gearboxes and stuff like that. There's so many other videos out there that do a pretty good job of explanations and stuff like that. And on the biggest part of teching is that you really got to do it to really understand it. You can read about stuff and you can look at simulations and all that other stuff, and you can watch videos forever, but until you actually physically do it, get an understanding of it, right? Like it's just going to be a barrier for you there. So but yeah, definitely something that'd be interesting to tackle on the podcast in the future there. So
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more people requesting for that now. So, if you are a tech and you're listening in, you could talk to Tack or Tack.
Oh.
We'll go with Tack for now.
Teching.
Lord.
Teching
Tech,
with
my
Tack.
lord.
Okay.
Attacking tech. We'll think of the name. We got this.
And yeah, we also for I guess this is already live, but another one is we also have a Discord that you could jump into and you could suggest topics that we could cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just come in and say hi to us, see what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Or just post memes. There's also a meme.
Yeah, or that, show us your freshest memes. Who knows, we might even start doing just a meme review just because you guys have some spicy memes.
So yeah, link is in the description. Link is in the description below, guys, for the link to the Discord. Yeah, feel free to join us, and we'll take any suggestions that you can, and maybe we'll put it on one of the shows. Are we ever gonna do reviews on guns?
Airsoft gun reviews. Let's get it done, boys. I see no fire in your eyes. So
I already
no.
disagree. We're not gonna do gun reviews because A, we're not big, but B, it's
How
just
about gun
That's
roasts?
the reason.
no.
Corey.
It's just the matter that there's already other reviewers out there doing their job. Yeah, so I'll let them do it.
How about this? Instead of reviewing it, we just roast it.
I
know I just flipped the words around and it's still the same thing, but
we could. I mean, but I don't want. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I don't know.
What do you mean? It's another M4 roast finished.
That's pretty good.
So
That's pretty good. You got. I was like, what is he gonna say? Oh, it's another M4. Hey guys, just in case you didn't know, you needed another M4.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a gun review.
With a 10-foot pole, maybe. Don't even talk about it.
Okay. Here's the deal. We should just do a review of something locally made.
Okay. So if anything, then it'll be Dayton's gun.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that. Yeah.
And I don't want. And I don't want to have to pay for that either. Okay, I want a biased review. I want a free one. That's I want. Let
Okay,
it be known
so
now.
guys, you can't trust Mac's opinion on this
Let it be
whatsoever.
known. Oh, this is a great gun. This is a great gun.
Huge disclaimer at the very beginning.
Yeah, Mac
Bought
is
and
a
paid
paid
for by
actor.
House Gamers.
A paid actors.
Yeah, paid actor.
Send me on my way. Let's go.
You're gonna have that stamped on your forehead.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
Maybe.
maybe. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, already advertised the Discord.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through
Yeah.
my notes here. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry. This was gonna be a short podcast anyway, but yeah, we're up to our closing here. So, yeah, for the audience, we'd like to hear from you, what you think about our podcast and such. Again, with that Discord, throw in all your topics and let us know how we're doing.
Mhm.
We
Or even just your guys' stories, because
Yeah.
one of my favorite things actually to go back to is just the stories from different airsofters, because everyone comes from different backgrounds and stuff like that. So like, even if it's not maybe a topic for us to go over, if you wanted to just share some of your experiences or one of your stories or something like that, we'd love to hear it, just because that's something that we can share with the community, and it's a really great experience, I think, for everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
I can't say that enough. Like, yeah, I really do enjoy. Like, that's where I think I'd really like to bring on like more of the teams, and I've been like kind of one of the ones pushing more of it and stuff, because it's like, yeah, I'd really like to get Panther's story out there, because again, like Panther's player base and community is huge. I know it's our home, it's a lot of people's home, and yeah, whatever makes it feel more at home for everybody is a-okay with me.
mm-hmm. And you know, what we want to showcase the most is community, because a lot of podcasts just always discuss just products, guns, and whatever. But
Politics.
but what I wanted to like start the podcast is basically the audience that we have, the field, the people in the community. We could just talk. If there's any issues at the field, let us know, and then we'll address it, right? Like, there was that issue with the full auto from our earlier episodes, and we addressed that. Goggles, we addressed that. Um, yeah, we just want to be, closer to our audience that way, rather than being, someone really big and they're not really, close to the audience there. We like to listen to our customer base, our fans, and the community. Um, yeah, again, feel free to reach out to us on Discord. And who wants to do this last part?
Mac?
Hmm?
It's gonna be the like, subscribe, and hit
Oh,
that bell icon like a typical YouTuber would.
I don't know what that is, but
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
well,
like, just do it,
okay
Tech.
then. Okay, all right, it's all cool. It's all cool. I got it, guys. All right.
You
Okay,
can't
well,
say it now. Like, you literally already said it.
we're here at the end of our podcast, guys. So feel free to reach out to us in our Discord if you have any suggestions and you want to help us out. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so that you can get these updates freshy fresh as soon as we post them out. And with
That was
that,
good. That was good.
I'm gonna give it back to Poye to close out the podcast.
I should have just closed it there, but yeah,
How many
thanks for that,
times are
Tech.
we gonna fucking hand this off?
Hot potato, guys.
Look, okay, that's it. 48. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.